right, there is so much to talk about this morning. I mean, it's a buttload. First of all, obviously, it's Quattro de Mayo, which we mentioned. It's a free show, so you can come out for Los Lonely Boys.
And my mom.
And Danny's mom, I'm sorry.
God, she sent me.
She's so excited.
The longest email.
What's she going to wear?
Oh, I have no idea, but something crazy would be my guess. She sent me this email with not only a list of songs she could do, but an explanation to why each song would be great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's excited, and that's great.
She is excited, but I mean, aside from the fact that it will be a different kind of crowd, she sings to drunk gay guys at least every other week.
Well, you know what? Just consider us drunk straight people.
No, I wanted to move on. Oh, yeah, I will, because I wanted to move on and expand her horizons.
Yeah, so...
I don't think it's ever too late to start a career.
No.
No,
I
I think 80 is the perfect...
How old is she really?
She's 80. No,
She
look,
is
she's
not.
80 years old.
Oh, my God. She's really in good shape
No,
for
she's not.
Well, she's in bad shape for 80.
She breaks down a lot. I worry about
Well,
her
at
now.
80.
Yeah.
She break her hip yet?
No, because then she has 5 months to live.
Don't you hate that you made that rule?
No, I did not make that rule. I vocalized it.
Wow.
Have I ever been wrong? Has anybody ever fallen down and broken their hip and not died within approximately 5 months?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Who?
Grandmas, aunts, uncles.
Chick
Everybody.
Hearn, who I love, is a legend.
Yeah.
Fell down, broke his hip.
He hit his head. Didn't he hit his head?
Yeah, but he broke his hip.
Yeah.
And that's when I said it. And sadly, it came true.
Well, he has a point.
Yes, I do.
There's
I thought you were fanning something. I thought
went-
something smelled.
I went to put the trash because I'm so used to putting the trash right here behind me, and I just go, oh!
It's all because of that huge board.
It is that huge board. And that's a stupid board, Jack. Aw, hell, I didn't make it anyway.
Smokers do that.
What?
That quit smoking and or leave their cigarettes somewhere, they reach for them all day.
Phantom smoking?
Yeah, they reach for the cigarettes all day long.
I phantom threw away stuff.
Yes.
Anyway, it's
Quattro de Mayo.
Right, and it's absolutely free, and you can come out. Our doors open at 4 o'clock, and we're going to be there for, everything from Frodo singing the hits,
and if you
Danny's
forget-
mom singing the hits.
If you forget about Frodo, my mom, Los Lonely Boys, who are great and will be calling in today, just the show Jamie and I are going to put on, which usually consists of, hey, Jack and Stench, do something crazy.
Oh, no, there's a song and a dance I have prepared.
Is that true?
Oh, yes.
What are you going to do?
I can't tell. It's super secret.
Are you really going to sing and dance?
I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna put on some tap shoes, and then I'm gonna walk over to another chair and then strap on ballerina shoes, and then I'm gonna go back, do a little dance, and then go back over and put on my jazz slippers, and then
Wow.
I'm gonna go over and put on some boots.
And this is free.
I'm gonna be Mr. Rogers on acid, but without the sweater,
Yeah.
just the new shoes. Yep. I always loved that part of Mr. Rogers. That
He's
when he
dead, you know.
fed the fish.
He broke his hip.
Anyway, so that's today. Tony P's. By the way, what's that road that goes to the airport through Playa del Rey?
Sepulveda?
Is that it? Does it turn in? What does it turn into? Lincoln. It's
Yeah,
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
So basically, I mean, if you want the easiest way, that Lincoln Road out there by the airport, if you just take that all the way down to the beach,
Yeah, I guess.
all the way down to the beach, and then take a little left on Mindanao, and then right on Admiralty.
What street?
Mindanao. No.
Mindanao, I
Wait.
believe.
No, maybe that's not it.
No, it's Washington. Isn't it Washington to...
Oh, hell. I don't remember. I think that's Lincoln.
I actually kind of disagree with you about that necessarily being the easiest way, though.
Well, I just meant as like, it's not. The 90s the easiest.
The easy, right.
Yeah, the 90s the easiest. I meant if you just want a point of reference, I mean, obviously the 90s, without a doubt. It's just that the marina doesn't really have an entrance.
Right. A point of entrance would be if you've gotten into the water, you're definitely too far.
Right. So technically you go down the 90. And then
Yeah.
you'd stop at the gas station with a really cool guy that's told me
Say, where am I?
that Vanessa Williams doesn't roll down her window very much when she gets gas. That's what he told me.
Right. Oh, that gas station.
Yeah,
okay.
if you go all the way down there, there's a full service gas station. There's a nice guy there. He shaves his head, and he says Vanessa Williams isn't very nice to him. And he also said that the guy that played Al Bundy,
Yeah.
very nice guy, great
You can
guy.
almost tell to look at that guy.
Yeah, can't you? He said he's a great guy. Anyway, so he'll know where.
So check this out. So I think that if you get off at the 90, just go till it ends, right? The first light, well, there's a light right at the end of the exit, but if you go straight to the first intersection light,
Be at
that is
Ralph's.
Mindanao.
No, it's not. You'll be at Ralph's. No, it's not. It's like
First, that's the second one.
Oh yeah, the first one is.
The first one's Mindanao.
Yeah, or Marquicas or
No, first one's Mendeneo, I
Yeah,
believe.
it
Turn
is.
left, and you'll run into Admiralty, and
And
you're
then
there.
take it right.
Yeah.
There's a link to Tony P's website at star987.com.
No, Jack, we want to go
And
through
maps.
all the directions. Shut the hell up. We're doing directions. It's direction talk. Yesterday we did the history of maxi pads. That was fun.
That was fun.
And photography. Yeah. Did you get those directions, Jack?
I know where it is. I'm
You
good.
go down the 90.
I know.
I
You
wanna-
asked the guy with the shaved head.
Actually, I knew where it was before you guys started giving
But
directions.
now-
I'm a little
But
confused.
now, here's what you do. You call the concierge at the Ritz-Carlton, Marina Del Rey.
And have them fax you or email you the
Yeah.
directions.
Yeah, you act like you're checking in there.
But then don't park there because it's like $20.
Is it? We need to find that out.
Yeah. Oh, the Ritz?
I don't know. I don't park there.
You don't?
No, I get dropped off. What?
I have huge news.
What direction talk?
No, but we're doing Say It and Win live today.
Oh, yeah.
For all kinds of prizes. Plus, one
At,
time we're going to do it live in person for cash.
At
So we're
Tony
going to give away a
P's.
bunch of money.
Yep.
And then I talked to Tony P, who's calling in later. He's working his deal again with the Marriott. So we may have a really cheap room
See,
for you to
good.
go party and stay at.
You know what I'm going to do then? And the second you
Get the
find out,
directions?
It's down in that Marina Del Rey area.
the second you find out if we get that deal, I'll get my mom a room so she doesn't
Oh,
have to
that's
drive home.
nice. Yeah, that's
She
sweet.
can get loopy.
She's going to get wasted. I know she will.
Anyway, all right, so I think we covered that. I know it's on there.
Okay,
I know
my-
it's on there. Rewind it.
Oh my God, you look like you're going to
Rewind it.
break down.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen you look that hysterical.
Well, I just did. I wanted the Stench to be able to count on me to get that tape. I didn't want him to.
Oh, not just that. You went back home.
That's
I
what
went
I
back
was thinking.
home and got the tape of Dr. Phil, and
Right.
I pushed recorded everything. What?
I have backup.
Did you rewind? I know because that. You know what that means is that you counted on me not getting it.
No.
God, that's what pisses me
You know
off.
what sucks? You did record because the way the tape. The other day, I have another VCR at home, and I recorded on it, and I got a tape that was the same thing. There's nothing on that tape. It's snow, so it was recording nothing.
So,
Why?
I don't know. One of my VCRs does it too. At home, I can only record on one.
Oh.
We're like old people.
I'm so pissed. You have no idea how pissed off I am. I was so proud of myself. I was like, oh my God, okay, I'm not gonna let anybody down. I'm gonna make sure I record Dr. Phil.
And you went back.
Oh, I know. Oh man.
I think the thing with Jamie, though, is because we're the ones who keep pointing out that she went back home, which seems like the big deal.
No, it's
But
that
Jamie's a wreck that somebody counted on her
not
to have
getting it. Yeah, that he has a backup tape of Dr. Phil because he knew I was gonna be a girl and not be able to tape it. God, I
Or
wanna
that you'd
cuss.
forget, or I know you do.
I'm
I thought
so
Jack should have his
mad.
finger on the button because here she goes.
Oh, I'm so mad. Damn it. Oh, God. Because you know why? He's also just laughing his ass at me because I can see the TV in the room and it's just all this snow and he's pointing going, ah. Damn it. Yeah, and you know what? Because I have a DVD to VCR recorder that I can record back and forth.
Mhm.
It's a really easy one. You just push record. You don't even have to push record and play.
No, you don't have to do that anymore.
Nope, just record. And it rolls.
Even I knew that.
And I was so excited because I got Phil Moyer saying, stay tuned for this. It could get interesting. Because the power went out at
Right.
Channel 4, whatever it is. And they were like in a closet trying to do their broadcast. It was just tragic.
Oh, wow.
And they were reading from legal pad paper.
Neat, though.
And they had fans on and like whatever her name is, the girl with the streaks in her hair. Yeah, she was like, her hair was blowing. So she was like doing... Colleen was doing like sexy newscasts with her hair blowing in the
But,
closet.
I mean, that's when you got. I like Paul Moyer a lot, but when I was doing the Tonight Show, he parks right next to Jay Leno, and where he doesn't have nearly the amount of cars, he has a $600,000 Ferrari.
Paul Moyer?
Yeah.
That seems
So-
wrong. Mark Krisky doesn't.
So that's when, you can tell if a newsman is still a newsman or if he's just gone, if you will, soft.
Paul Moyer has a Ferrari?
Yeah. A really, really nice one. Hey, I raced the Ferrari yesterday.
It's not that good.
I raced the Ferrari on Sunset Boulevard.
Where did you? What do you mean? What do you
From
mean?
light to light, I was.
Oh, that's smart.
I pulled up next to a Harley Davidson who we'd been going through traffic together, and he was a
Were you
jerk
on
to
your
me.
bike?
I was on my Suzuki.
Okay.
And he's like a jerk to me, and I didn't think that happened anymore, like Harley Davidson versus Crotch Rocket. But he was like, didn't want to be friends at all. It wasn't like we're on bikes, let's, be any kind of social to each other.
What kind of friends were you hoping to have between those helmets?
Just the nod of, hey, we're on bikes.
Maybe it was the gay pirate jacket.
It was a million degrees. I was in a T-shirt. I was in a T-shirt.
You didn't wear the gay
that little
pirate jacket?
German helmet that you wear if you're not wearing your full-face helmet. No, I was dressed. He was in a big leather jacket. It was 100 degrees. But anyway, so this Ferrari pulls up and goes vroom, vroom, vroom right behind us. So I say to the guy, that's like a $600,000 Ferrari right there, and he can't catch either of us, which I thought was kind of cool.
You said it to him?
Yeah.
And he could hear you?
Oh, yeah. We're totally right there next. I mean, literally this close, like guys on a bike.
I know, but I've talked to guys in helmets before. And
Neither of us are wearing those. We're wearing like the size of a baseball hat without the without the bill. So anyway, I take off and Harleys don't really take off. And the Ferrari pulls up next to me and I look at him and he nods at me and I go, okay. And I just hit it and I expected to leave him in the dirt. You know, just like my bike's so much faster than cars from 0 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
And damn if that thing didn't sit right next to me till about 100 miles an hour within one light. We're both doing 100 miles an hour and he was right next to me. That must have felt awesome inside that car.
That is crazy.
It was bitchin'. I've never raced a fast car before. Just other fast bikes.
You gotta go to that. I almost called him Tom Petty. The Tom.
I do that all the
time.
time.
Go to the Tom Petty driving experience.
Right. And your driver will be an American girl.
Yeah, go to
that was tough.
Tom Petty driving. You should go to that. You'd really like it.
I'd like to go because this was a straight line. I'd like to go to a bike school, like I don't know what kind of.
Call Jason.
I know he keeps saying that he'll teach me.
Yeah.
Because I was on Mohon the other day and I meant to go way fast and I was faster than cars, but I wasn't like fast.
Jack, what kind of school do you like to go to?
The Tom Petty driving school.
I bet Jack wants to go to some kind of school. Come on, Jack.
Oh God, there's 20 kinds of schools I want to go to. Think of it as a class.
Yeah, go ahead, Jack. Answer the question.
Editing, like filmmaking, cooking, tech class.
I want to go to massage school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't because I don't want to give massages.
Right, I don't want to touch people.
The few time, no, I mean
you
even
guys
for
are
Gretchen.
selfish.
Yeah, no, like for Gretchen, I'll do it. And when the therapist said make sure to be more romantic, I would actually look at the clock and make sure I didn't do this for a second. Do it for 20
I want to go to
minutes.
massage school. Definitely go to massage
It
school.
totally hurt, man. My not my.
I know
calves,
your
my
hands would get all
forearms.
strong. And then, I told you every girl thinks she's a florist.
Yeah.
I'm not really that good at it. I mean, I want to make arrangements, and I know that you're supposed to go like heavy, like tall in the middle, and then like obviously lower at the sides because you want to be able to see the crap in the middle.
Okay.
But it just gets all confusing and
But
stuff.
flower arranging school seems dumb.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, I'm the king of doing dumb stuff. I'm not like accusing it of being dumb. I'm just saying it just kind of seems like you could get the hang
You know
of
what? Here's what we should do. Like I should make you go to one school that I want to go to, and you should make me go to one school you want to go to.
I made that deal with Gretchen, and it really worked out.
That's funny. You guys in couples, you all that are married and crap, you guys should do that to each other. That'd be funny.
You know what though? We did that.
Pottery.
I picked the gym. She had to go to the gym with me, and she picked church, and I had to go to church with her. She's now become an absolute gym rat.
That doesn't sound really that fun the way
No.
you guys picked.
Well, the gym thing was really fun, and I just worked my way out.
I
of
meant
church.
things you never really do. It wasn't a Mexican thing. It was a celebratory thing. Oh,
What was?
Jack just called me racist.
For what this time?
Well, because, yeah, because that's me. Well, Monica was late.
Yes.
And I said, well, you know what? We got to give her a break because it is her wedding week. I mean, she's getting married on Saturday.
Right.
This is like the biggest day in her family's life.
Oh, by the way, we need to talk about that.
I mean, it's absolutely, positively the biggest day
Absolutely.
in her family's life. And I said, so, Jack, every night there's probably like get-togethers and celebrations. And they're all drinking and stuff. And then Jack goes, are you implying that all Mexicans are drunk?
On Monday night?
Yeah, and he goes on Monday nights.
Well, in my opinion, anybody of any race, creed, or color should be drunk on a Monday night.
Those Italians get drunk every Monday night.
Dude, and every Monday day.
And I just look at Jack, I'm like, That is not what I'm saying at all. He's like, I don't know. It sounded like to me that you're implying that they're big drinkers.
As a matter of fact, there are certain nationalities I don't think are holding their end up if they're not drunk on a Monday. For example, the Irish.
Right, the Irish.
If you're a good Irishman and you're not geezed on a Monday, you're not Irish enough for me.
Well, isn't it funny that the Irish are very proud of their drinking habits?
Right.
You know, they're like the Irish and the Guinness, and they're really proud of being drunk Irishmen.
Right.
But you say American Indians are drunk, oh, you got trouble.
You do have trouble, but also true.
Yeah, I mean,
Statistically, they have the highest rate of alcoholism.
I guess because the Irish one is fun.
Right,
and
exactly
the
right.
Indian one
It's
is like a tragedy.
Because it's true.
Yeah.
Where the Irish, although had a terrible, not reputation, but a hard time in the like 1800s, there were no Irish, big signs outside your establishment, no Irish allowed.
No Irish allowed.
But it's not like a thing where you go, hey man, those lazy Irishmen never show up to work or anything. That's not a
I
stereotype.
think actually in every town there was some kind of sign up at some point about no whatevers.
Yeah.
No Lithuanians. Bastards.
John Lydon wrote a book called No Irish, No Dogs. What was his? The guy from the Sex Pistols. It was a great book.
I have my grandfather's pen that when he came over from the United States, they got like pins saying that they became an American.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was like pinned. It's like he became some kind of American or something. Yeah, it's pretty. I got all that crap. It is cool.
My grandfather was just pushed into a waiting area and given a funny name.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. Well,
It's kind of weird because now your dad's kind of the same way. Just push him around. He doesn't know his name.
that was before. Hey, that's me a year ago.
You should bring Papa out to see
No.
Mama.
No. Oh, I might do that. He's ambulatory and
Yeah.
quite his mind is fine.
Oh, I thought he drools.
Yes, but he's aware of it.
Bring the drool cloth and.
I would bring the drool monitor, the young Filipino lad, who has no stereotype that I can think of, except I guess, they aspire to be drool guys.
Right.
But,
Well, Miss Wendy is Filipino.
right. Well, there you go. I'd bring my dad out. I just don't
Yeah.
like him.
Oh.
It's just there's no reason to do it. It'd just
Then
be
don't
some
bring him
bizarre...
if you don't like.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah.
No, he's not my guy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
then forget it. Leave him at the home.
Yeah. My mom's going to drink and be funny.
All right. So that's today.
My dad would drink and then hit you with something.
Quattro de Mayo. Well, see, now that's just sad right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason God put him where he is.
Oh.
I stand by it.
If that were true, you'd be there too.
Totally different deal. We have one thing in common. We both hurt me.
Well, maybe it is. We're coming to the end. Maybe this is going to be hell, and I'll tell you why.
Okay,
three
and I may
reasons.
agree with you.
3 reasons. 1, sharks coming in. Don't know why.
I saw that. That was neat.
Number 2, fire.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, the cheesiest, most ridiculous ending to 10.5 I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God.
That's your sign of the apocalypse?
Oh, you've never seen a more horrible show in your life.
I got out of watching it.
Oh.
Isabella was in the room, and we couldn't show an earthquake movie. She's aware of earthquakes and afraid of them, so we couldn't watch it.
You showed her the one about corn or whatever. Remember? She was all freaked out and she couldn't go to sleep.
The Signs.
Yeah.
I didn't show it to her. We actually wore tinfoil helmets like every night for a week and watched that movie because they do it in that movie. They make horns and stuff for the kids.
How old is she?
She's 9 now.
Trust me on this one, she wouldn't have believed it was true either.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. They actually smile and are happy that the edge fell off and it's over. Here, let me do one. It's over, sir. It's over. It's over. Thank God it's over. That's all they said for like 10 minutes at the end. It was the dumbest piece of crap. NBC owes me money because time is money.
Yeah, but then you also say this crap is free. You have to make a decision.
I don't know. I paid for it.
That's true because you have cable, but you
Right.
could have watched it with your bunny ears. Literally bunny's ears because I know you don't like her. It must be sweeps.
Deadly debris on the freeways.
But you know what? Jack laughed at that, especially as the way the guy said it. Make sure to watch NBC for deadly freeway debris or whatever it was with the alliteration. And Jack laughed. Dude, that's very important in my world.
Well, in everybody's world, actually.
At 100 miles...
It's not just yours.
Yes,
we live in
is.
it, too.
Yes, no, you do not. But I mean, I think that's the main thing I think about on the freeway on the motorcycle is what's going to be in
Deadly debris?
Yeah, is what's going to be in the road. When I'm driving home in my car and I see a tire tread or something like that, I automatically think, wow, if I was on my motorcycle, I'd crash now.
I'm willing to bet that there are more motorcycle accidents because of other vehicles as opposed
No,
to deadly debris.
and I agree with Jack. I think that there are more motorcycle accidents because you bastards are idiots when you zip through all of us and we don't even know you're coming, and then you like flip us off. And I'm thinking, shut up! I'm trying to move lanes. I don't know you're back there, you ass.
Okay.
Neat
A,
word.
never flipped anybody off because it's my responsibility for going through lanes.
Oh.
But I got to tell you, I got in a caravan, kind of a convoy of motorcycles the other day.
I like. Can I tell you why? Because the first one surprises me, but then I see the rest of you coming.
I was the last guy, too.
Good.
I was the last guy.
That's safe.
There was about 5 bikes, and not one of them were together. And the lead bike was gigantic. It was a full-dress Harley Davidson. That guy had huevos of frigging steel because it was kind of traffic time. Traffic was going 20, and we were all going 60.
I can't believe it's legal to ride your motorcycles in between those cars.
Oh, I was on Sunset Boulevard yesterday before the race going to my appointment. And I'm behind a sheriff, and I know it's legal to go through the middle of traffic, at least on the freeway. And the traffic's going slow, and there's plenty of room, but I have to cut right through a sheriff to do it. And finally, he starts going fairly slow, and I'm thinking, this guy's daring me. This cop wants to dare me to do this or not. So I do it, and he doesn't do a thing, and I go a lot faster, and he's gone. So I go to turn left at La Cienega, and he pulls right behind me, and I go, oh, and then I think everything's cool. I think second I turn this left, and I'm out of traffic.
And then you start doing everything stupid.
Yeah, and there's a lot to do stupid on a bike.
You can't drive. All of a sudden, when there's a cop behind you, all of a sudden you can't drive. Like you're an idiot.
Right, and with the bike, for no reason, I'm fixing mirrors and stuff.
I know.
So I figure the second I turn this left and I'm out of traffic, the lights are going on, and it's not legal on streets. It's only legal on the freeway or something. No, I don't know. So all of a sudden I hear the of the PA, and he's going to tell me to go pull over, and he goes, "Hey, Danny." And I turn around and he goes, over the thing, "Love the show." So I wait for him at the next light, and I'm wearing the little German helmet, right?
Right.
So I look at him, I go, "Did you recognize me or did you run my plates?" He goes, "I ran your plates."
Oh, that's funny.
And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because everybody on those bikes is an a-hole."
Well, he was right.
He was totally right. And I said, "How'd I come up?" And he goes, "I can't believe how clean you are."
Wow. You know what? I can't believe that
But if you're out there, Deputy, hi, that was cool, exciting.
the motorcycle cops I feel really sorry for because there were these guys on like whatever you call them,
Crotch
rockets.
No, that's an entirely different matter.
Rocket boys.
You only
whatever the
think
hell.
you're going fast.
Pocket. Prop.
Crotch rockets.
Whatever. So there were these 3 guys and they were flying through the traffic. And then the poor cop on the motorcycle, the motorcycle cop, he had to like kind of maneuver because they're wide in the front, like Prince's Purple Rain bike.
And wide in the back with all those luggage gears.
Yeah,
and now
so
they carry a shotgun on the back.
They're like, oh, I can't get through. You can see he's all pissed off. Anyway, that was our motorcycle talk. When
and
we come
cop
back,
talk?
Maxi Pad history. We missed some. Yeah, we missed some of that, by the way.
No, we didn't. We covered it completely.
We missed the Middle Ages of maxi pads.
Yes, the Middle Ages, the Depression
No, we didn't.
years.
You told us what they used to use.
I know, but I kind of missed the big bulky padding. Like I went from belt to safety pins, and then I went to super thin.
What about the? Yeah,
I never really talked about the big diaper era.
When did wings appear? You didn't cover
Right,
when they
in the
popped up.
80s.
Oh, okay.
What is wrong with you people? When you've really exhausted a subject, you really have, and I think we should move on.
Okay, we will, because this is what I'd like to talk about.
Damn, I really wanted to have something stupid we should move on to, and I couldn't think of anything stupider.
How about Barbara Walters and that stupid thing that we never played the other day?
Yeah!
All right, so the deal was, you guys, that Barbara Walters is a big controversy because she was giving away a baby to call her 10. Right. And everybody's upset about it, blah, blah, blah. It's these 5 families are basically competing for a child.
Right.
Jack, if you play number 1, then they'll understand.
Jessica has selected 5 couples to interview. She hopes face-to-face meetings will reveal which family will be the best parents for her unborn son.
I felt like a few of them were gonna try to trick me. They thought that since I was 16 that they were gonna be able to, tell me what I wanted to hear, and I'd be like, oh, okay, good, okay, and just hand them off to anybody.
Wow.
So she interviews them. It's like this whole thing. I don't know. It's a truth or dare. Does she play?
You'd have to want a baby. Well, I would assume people that want to adopt want a baby awfully badly because to be interviewed and grilled by a 16-year-old.
I know. When
Yeah.
you want to smack her upside the
Just go,
head,
"Shut
and go,
up."
don't tell me that you're
Yeah,
better than me.
If you so had it together, you wouldn't be 16 and giving away a baby.
Yeah, that's like when my girlfriends talk about that. When a guy that you know you're better than breaks up with you, you're like, hey.
You know, this is a girl who wasn't bright enough to not get pregnant at
Yeah.
16, puts herself in this position, sells it out to a TV show, and is now going to grill you.
I'd smack her.
I'd go, you know what? If I weren't so sorry for the child, I would say keep it and just destroy your little life.
Well, and here's her comments after she interviews each couple.
He said that they would refer to me as Aunt Jessie, or like I'd be like a big sister or an aunt to him, which was totally, I was like, what? That's gonna be deceiving. I didn't think that they were going to be the type of people that would want to talk to me all the time, that they would just be more interested in the baby. Matt really came off to me as a very outgoing, nice guy that truly, genuinely cared about the baby, but she didn't really seem genuinely too interested in me or what, I wanted out of this.
This girl's mental.
Who cares about you
Well,
and what you want out of this?
She wants an open visit adoption where she gets to visit the baby, which I'm against, by the way.
Me too.
I don't think that's healthy for anybody.
I think absolutely it should be the parents' call on everything. That's
Yeah.
the parents' baby.
But
At the second you hand it off, the second your fingers are off of that child, you're done. Unless the real parents now, in my opinion, give you the okay.
And isn't it weird that it seems like
She said me at the end of every
Every
sentence.
sentence.
Every sentence. I didn't mean to end your sentence for you, but it was so obvious to me. They didn't really care about me. They didn't want to talk
they
to
didn't
me
want to talk to me
all the time. She said the words all the time.
Oh, and we are putting a life in her hands.
3 lives, at least.
Well, all the families in the baby,
Right.
I guess. All right, so here's number 5 is 2 families getting rejected.
She has interviewed all the families. She interviewed 5 families, and she did select another family.
Sure. No problem.
Later, the Fellingers.
But at this time, she did identify another family.
Okay.
Okay. We saw 2 of the families walk out crying, and that was hard. But then that, kept on giving us hope. Well, maybe it is us.
I don't know.
Wow. You know what's funny is I'm kind of upset on a personal level because I feel I wrote that show exactly and pitched it to ABC Family, and they called me a baby trader and like a bunch of names. But now I am so glad that I am not responsible in any way for this tragedy.
Here is after she gives birth and she's actually having second thoughts.
My God.
It's been good being able to spend time with him, but it's also been really sad. Because every time I look at him, I know I'm just going to have to give him back.
I don't want to give him away. I don't want him to be out of my life at this point. I'm totally going back on this whole adoption thing. I don't want to do it.
Oh my God.
It would be weird. You have this human being that's your own flesh and blood, and you're here.
I can't tell you about what happens after you give birth because up until that moment, a deal is a deal, and you've sucked these people in emotionally so
But it's
hard.
a human being, though.
You know what? Yes, but you know what? It's a human being that she was ready to give up and now isn't. How stable of a mom does that make her? That she once was and now isn't.
Well, I think everything changes once you look in your own child's eyeballs.
And don't look.
That was a good one and kind of meaningful. Menudo.
What about him?
That's who's getting back together.
Now, are you sure they actually broke up?
I don't know. I just said they're getting back together. I'm not really that invested in
I'm
it.
fairly hip to Menudo. What they do is they kick you out of the band at 16, so they're always under 16.
Yeah, it's always fill in the Menudo blank.
So Ricky Martin was a Menudo.
Yeah.
I think not Enrique Iglesias. Who's the other guy? Louis Miguel was Menudo.
Jack Hine.
Jack Hine. Hey,
Jack
before we waste any more time with the Menudo talk, we have Superstar.
That is
Line.
not wasted time. God.
Menudo talk is always a waste
A
of time.
wonderful band and an excellent hangover cure.
And we'll also get back to that whole 2020 Barbara Walters, gives away children on the big show. But in the meantime, it's Melinda Clark. She plays Julie Cooper on The OC.
On The OC.
She's my favorite character on the show.
Is that true?
Yeah. and she's sizzling hot. Have you ever seen her? My God, she's smoking hot. Hi, Melinda.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, we're good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
So how
Wow.
popular, all of a sudden, it seems like out of nowhere, the OC, just a huge hit.
I know.
Oh, so is that correct? Because I knew it was a huge hit in L.A.
Right.
Is it a huge hit nationwide? Are you guys exploding nationwide like you are here?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've been doing some publicity, and apparently, I didn't know this. I guess we hit the top 20 nationwide this
Awesome.
last week.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm so sad because I didn't catch the OC bandwagon until about 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like the first Survivor.
Yeah.
So you're still a little confused?
Catching up.
In my mind, you're still boning your daughter's boyfriend.
Me too.
Right on.
Now, I know everybody asked, but I have to. Was that uncomfortable for you to, have your friends and family watch that? Going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm playing this girl that,
No.
It wasn't uncomfortable at all?
No.
All right, let me see if
Do
I
you
can
notice that young boys look at you more often than they used to?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I get a lot more men in their 30s and 40s coming up to me, which is more surprising because it's supposed to be a teen soap. But we have the adults involved, so we have an older crowd watching, which is fantastic.
Let me take a shot. Does it make you uncomfortable that I watched that scene naked?
Well, it depends. Do you have tissue?
Ow, I have been outdone.
Yes, you have.
That's it.
You know what? Wait, guys. I think I'll tell you this about the finale tomorrow night. You'll
will?
need tissue tomorrow night.
Wow.
Oh.
You're going to cry.
We are going to cry. All right, let me ask you a couple things. First of all, you're like the Farrah Fawcett for young boys, I would think.
Oh, well,
Neat.
I don't, I don't know if I'm that erect, but
Well, she's
Well,
crazy
right.
now.
Between you and Renna, what's her name?
Lisa Renna.
Lisa Renna.
Oh, my God.
You
could
can't
lose
turn
an
those
eye.
suckers off.
well, for me, it's like 15 months of breastfeeding. You never know.
Oh, yeah. My wife went through that twice. That's an ordeal.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
they'll
what?
never be quite the same.
My girlfriend describes it as taking your nurple and pulling it all the way across the room and then letting it go.
I do
Pretty
that.
good. That's they that suction action is you'd be amazed what a baby can actually do.
Yeah, my wife used this stuff used for udders. An udder
yeah.
cream. Yeah. I thought that
yeah.
was bizarre.
No, it's called it's supposed to be like I can't remember what
It's
it is.
bag
but
bomb.
Yeah, bag bomb.
Is
right.
that it?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I listen to you guys driving to work because I live in Sherman Oaks and you guys are in Burbank, but we drive to Manhattan Beach to work. So
Do
I'm
you
always,
really?
Oh, my God.
What is there's a little hub of show business going on down there.
Raleigh Studios is down
Right,
there,
that's
and
it.
of course we've gotten a lot of flack because they say that we don't actually shoot in the OC. But I say, well,
who
you know,
cares?
next door to us is CSI Miami.
Right.
We had Boston Public. We have Cold Cases, which is
Who
Philadelphia.
gives you flack that you guys would actually listen to?
It's been that's been one of the more bizarre things about the show, especially people in California. You guys don't actually shoot in the OC.
Oh,
no, we're only
God.
a few. We're only about 40 miles
You know what?
away.
Yeah,
You
everybody
guys
else
should
is
just
in
go up
Vancouver.
there. You should just go up there, shoot one scene, and then that way you guys can say, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then it'll be over.
Well, I'm the only one. I grew up in Orange County, so I'm the only one from Orange County. Most of the people on the show have never even been there.
You know, but it's a thing that I didn't think LA or Orange County would care about. It's such a small town thing. Like in Chicago, when I worked there, you absolutely have to care about all things Chicago.
That's
And-
where I am right now. I'm in Chicago.
Oh, really? It's like, you know what? The best drinking town in America, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm having an OC. I've been invited to an OC Adios OC party tomorrow night at a bar.
See, that is
I
funny
totally
and more
didn't even
clever
get
than
it.
our radio station. Damn it to hell.
So clever, I didn't even get it. What is it?
Adios.
Adios OC party because
Like goodbye, it's the finale.
Adios
and it's
OC.
Cinco de Mayo.
I'll explain later.
Yeah.
I'll explain to him later.
Okay.
Hey, but I have a question.
Yes.
I'm almost saddened because you guys went with the stereotypical Melrose Place dynasty
Oh, right. You were telling me that.
pool thing. You know, the
yeah,
fight
but
into the pool.
think about. I know, of course, but think about this. Those shows took how many seasons to get there?
Well-
We gave it to you in the first season.
God bless you. Doesn't try and run from it.
You know, every episode of the OC is one season.
Oh
so
my
that's how
God,
fast
that
we're
is
going.
so funny.
Yeah. By the first weeks of next season, full frontal nudity.
Oh my God, that is so funny. I
Yeah.
cannot believe it. Well, that's a good excuse. No, actually, by the
go
next
very
season,
quickly.
somebody will be shot.
Good.
We'll see. It'll be Who Shot Julie, and then there'll be a big dream sequence.
Right, absolutely.
And then we'll bring it back, and it'll be a whole thing.
I know. I'm hoping they don't actually shoot Julie yet, but
no, I don't think they will. You're a huge part of the show. I mean, like, I absolutely think that your character is fabulous. I can't believe I watched this because it's kind of so trashy. You know what I mean? It's like her character is so trashy.
So trashy.
But yeah.
No, she's definitely. She, as a person, is over the top, so it gives me a little bit more room to play her over the top because she's
sometimes
just so
you become her
completely out of whack. I mean, I've never played a role like this or been, able to kind of push it a little bit.
Do you and your husband make love as if you're Julie sometimes?
Well, I tie him up. Oh, no, wait, that's the dominatrix I played. Sorry.
I mean, do you ever? I've always wondered that. Do you ever play, hey, let's play like I'm a bad bitch girl? I guess she doesn't want to answer.
No, I think sometimes.
So that means yes.
I think sometimes when you do a TV show, you replicate it. A lot of times, Gretchen and I have sex, and I wear a little red velvet suit.
Well, yeah, I just put on a lot of makeup,
right,
and some heels, and then I say, "Show me your money."
And the money means something
else. That's all she needs, and she's off.
Right on.
All right, Melinda, thank you so much. You're awesome. It's
Thank
Julie.
you.
She plays Julie Cooper on the OC. The season finale is
tomorrow night, 9
o'clock,
8 Central,
and we'll watch you guys probably fall into a pool
on Fox.
No, you just need tissue.
All right, just need tissue. All right, thanks, my darling.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, she was fun.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Quattro de Mayo.
Stay at Tony P's. We'll see you guys out there. Also, I just this just handed to me that really, really smoking hot chick from the Best Damn Sports Show. Her name is Leanne Tweeden. She's like smoking hot. She's a.
How do I know her?
She's a Fredericks of Hollywood model. You've seen her. Everybody, it's like you know her, but you just don't.
Is she that girl that she's in all the Fredericks catalogs? Okay, I know who she is. I know she is. Yeah,
smoking.
She's smoking.
Anyway, she's gonna be out there because the Best Damn Sports Show is gonna be taping some stuff out at Tony P's.
The best damn sports show ever is coming to Tony P's.
Tony P's, Jack, you got to try to hit on this, Leanne. Show me your Jack Mojo.
He's married.
Yeah, I know.
I just wanted to say that because, like, really, what shot was he going to have ever?
Hey, look what he got.
I know. That's and so lightning's going to hit Jack Hine right in the face twice.
Well, that's true. Count your blessings, my friend.
I would. When I saw her on stage,
his wife.
Yeah,
she's
I
smoking.
couldn't believe it.
And I thought he was always lying about her being an actress. I was like, yeah, everybody's an actress, but she really is an actress.
A couple of those people were lying about being actors.
Yeah, that one guy, the first guy.
Yeah. And did he chew gum at the curtain call?
I didn't notice.
Like Britney Spears. So disrespectful.
Oh my God, you just got so homo.
It was disrespectful.
Oh, so disrespectful.
It was.
You're like
it's
a bitchy man. You're like
chewing
a
gum.
fussy, bitchy man.
I may have said it like a bitchy man, but it's a fussy man, but it's an accurate statement. It's his curtain call. He should show respect for his audience.
It was us.
It was the theater.
Anyway, to go back to way back to what we were talking about, which is these 5 couples who try to adopt one child.
Yes.
Well, this is an awkward transition, isn't it? Anyway, so there's 5 couples, 1 baby. Who will be the winner? They have to they have to run track and field. You know, they have to horseshoes to win the baby. It seems like it. But then Jack brought up a good point. It's a 16-year-old girl that is like interviewing these people like she's an adult. She's stupid.
Right. And even if she were an adult, it would be offensive. It's just more offensive that she's a kid.
And Jack brought up a great point. She actually names the baby, and she wants to be way too involved in these people's lives.
Jack actually said, I'm trying to think of what's wrong with the way she's ending all these sentences with me. I mean, you can see just to hear them, but there's a definitive of what the problem is, and I couldn't put my finger on it, and Jack did. She wants to be adopted.
Yeah, she's a child.
She absolutely wants a family, and she keeps saying, I think they do want the best for the baby, but I don't think they care really about me, and I want to be there. And she said these words all the time.
Here's the little part about the name of the baby.
At this time, Jessica's named the baby Liam. I mean, what do you think of that name, or did you have another name picked out?
I like the name Liam. I don't dislike that name at all.
Liam's pretty colorful.
Sure, that'd be absolutely something
Liam's a very
it's
nice
a very nice name.
I mean,
It's something we'd be happy with everyone to consider.
Whatever.
We definitely would be able to compromise on the name. When we heard the name Liam, it didn't really And it was, yeah, that's a nice name.
We both really like the name Liam.
Yeah,
Liam
like
was
it.
one that we had
Pick
talked
us.
about when we were reading through the books.
It is a pop. You know what? Because I hate everybody involved, so you can take this one as gospel. I would not have batted an eye at Liam. I would have batted an eye that she did it.
Yeah. That's the point. Is like I think that if you're adopting a child and it's your child,
yours.
unless obviously it's an older child that has a name already identified with it and it knows its name.
No, I don't care. I'd change his name just to trick it.
I'd name it Wally just to piss it off.
Even if it was a girl.
What if your last name happens to be Cream? Then you're stuck with Liam Cream.
Much like you hitting on the girl from Victoria's Secret, what are the odds of that happening?
You never know.
No, that's true.
Jack, only you're so freaking warped that you actually come up with this crap like you're worried about it.
Yeah, if you're going to name the kid Liam Cream, why don't you just name it Punch Me in the Face?
Finally, here is another clip. This one couple actually got a little smart to this and decided, we don't need this crap.
This was really smart.
Awaiting Jessica's final decision, reach a decision of their own.
I said to him, this isn't right. We can't do this. And he goes, I'm so glad you said that. She wants to be very involved in the fun things, but not really have to be responsible.
I want you guys to take care of him, but I want to still be involved, heavily involved. But you guys foot the bill.
Yeah, that's accurate,
Nice.
isn't it? That's exactly what she wants.
wouldn't
She
have
wants
picked it.
grandparents to take care of him, and then she
Right.
wants to come by and be the fun aunt.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
exactly
Oh my
right.
God. Anyway, all right.
So, guys, good on those guys.
First calls of the day when we come back, and more. We just keep adding and adding to this Cuatro de Mayo.
Yeah.
Another just added.
I mean, since the hot chick from Best Damn Sports Show
Yes,
ever.
since then. Well. Okay. Where am I? Focus. We're just talking about everything else off the air, and so I'm like, where did I leave you guys? I forget.
Well, we had Barbara Walters going on.
Yes, indeedy do. That's what we were talking about. Is that girl, the 16-year-old, who was giving up her kid for adoption, and then she names the kid. She's just way too involved.
She names the kid Liam Cream.
Yes, that's where we left off. Now I remember. My God.
I'd name my kid Liam.
You are not.
I would have.
I would have
If it was
too.
a boy.
I would have too.
I like that name.
Yeah, me too.
I like Wally.
So do I.
Do you really? I don't like Wally. I think Wally Gator.
I like the Beaver better, but Wally was cool.
He's got a good point there.
You like the Beaver better?
Actually, I never liked anything about that show.
I had a friend that didn't like the Beaver.
Really?
Yeah.
I do.
I know they said they tried to like the Beaver.
Yeah.
But I guess it really never just happened for him.
I understand that.
Jack doesn't like the Beaver.
Jack, you like the Beaver?
See, I'm with you.
How come you don't
Plus,
like
that guy got so weird later.
What's wrong with the Beaver?
His face is puffy.
It's ugly.
And I felt bad for that guy now. When I used to work in the photo industry, I'd see him in trade magazines, like standing next to equipment. That's the only job he could get.
The Beaver?
The Beaver.
Standing next to equipment.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
here's a new camera, and the Beaver's the guy standing next to it.
He does sad Beaver signings.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. I don't know. I always find that weird because it just seems like such a thing that you should love, as
Like apple pie.
yeah, it's like the Beaver is something you always should love. And then I met a guy and he said, he goes, it's funny because I've tried to like the Beaver and it's not my thing.
Like pie. I love pie.
I hate pie.
I love pie.
Pie's not like the Beaver. It's totally different things.
It's American. Americana.
Yeah, Beaver is American.
Baseball.
Yeah, black and white.
Baseball, apple pie, and the Beaver. They're like American icons.
Black and white Beaver. Beaver was black and white.
Not always.
The Beaver got some color to it.
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
I thought it was black or white.
No.
I didn't know there was more.
The Munsters started in black and white, too.
Okay. Anyway, we should probably do our first calls of the day, Jack.
What happened to Liam?
The first call of the day with Jamie and Danny.
ready for action. Nip it in the bud, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting. Click at the ticket, let's see your seatbelt fasten. Trunk rattling like two midgets in the back seat wrestling. Speaker box vibrate the tag, make it sound like aluminum cans in the bag. But I know y'all wanted that 808. Can you feel that bass? That's bass. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. I love the way you West shoulders, come on, do that thing. Yeah, dance for me, dance for me. Yeah, on my down south shoulders, come on, do that thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. On my East Coast shoulders, come on, do that thing. I said, dance for me, dance for me. Yeah, on my West Coast shoulders, come on, do that thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Boy, as much as I wanted to continue beaver talk, and do you like the beaver, yes or no, I think we got to move back to Barbara Walters.
I think we should.
Hey, first call of the day. Here we go. This is Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
We're yummy.
Good. Good.
Oh, I bet you are, Jamie. But basically, I was watching 2020 on Friday night, and I worked when I was in college. I babysat for a family who had open adoption, and basically, this girl wants the world in the palm of her hands and can't have it. I mean, open adoption's great if you know how to handle it correctly.
It seemed like you would have too much pull to like legally try to get the kid back or
it seems
something.
like too much trouble. You got to say goodbye.
No, you just have to basically establish a good relationship with the birth mother. I mean, they still talk to the birth mother, except it's not like this girl who goes over once a month.
Now, the way you speak, you have to establish a good relationship with the birth mother. It would never occur to me to structure that sentence like that. Have you been through something like this?
She babysat for him.
The family I work for, they established a good relationship with the birth mother. They still talk to her, every month.
You know, the BM.
Right.
Yeah. And they still visit her once
Are
every
you going to be 10 years old the entire show?
What? What'd I do?
You're right. I'd like to apologize to 10-year-olds.
I didn't do anything. I always do that with any name. It's not just the one that went BM. Duh, Danny. It's my thing when I come up with initials. You know that.
That's true. I'll give you that.
All right. So, Kelly, the thing I really would like to do personally is I'd like to give some woman my egg and my husband's sperm.
Would you like to give somebody your egg?
No, not give, to hold and to carry. Like to.
Here, I pose the question: what about if the birth mother can't carry the baby, or the woman who wants the baby can't carry it?
That's what I'm saying. To me, that would be a dream. If you could, like, get your egg, your husband's sperm, put it together and put it in some chick and let her deal with it for 9 months.
And you know what you pay for that? Approximately $25,000. And
I
a
wonder
lot
if
of times
Visa. That'd be
$25 a month.
Yeah.
$25,000, and then a lot of times the birth mother can still take the baby back.
But what about?
Not if it's your egg and your.
Yeah, no, there's weird legal issues all the way around. Yeah.
I know there's still issues back and forth. You still have almost the same issues when you adopt a baby as you do when you give somebody to carry.
No, I don't think that's true when you use your own egg and their sperm.
First of all, you could be as wrong as you want in a lawsuit and entangle somebody in a lawsuit. They cannot take a baby from the person who just delivered it without all sorts of legal maneuvers, and it's in the paper all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time that the surrogate mother wants to keep the baby and gets it, or it stays in the custody of the state. Oh God!
What are you nuts, Jamie? It's in the paper every goddamn day.
It's been in the. It's just famous stories. They've done movies of the week about it.
Yes.
Mario Lopez is going to take Dante back.
He doesn't like him because he's blonde.
Okay, so if you're playing the Jamie and Danny home game, here is everything that we have planned for you, the extravaganza.
Oh, my God, here we go. Tony Peace with Los Lobos. Oh, no, Los Lonely Boys.
Yeah, that's tonight for. But we have the Booted Swan. I don't know if y'all saw the Swan last night, but she has some issues, but I think she's worked them out, and so she looked hot after it was all over. So we're going to talk to the Booted Swan. Also, we have all
the Booted Swan.
The stuff from the 7 couples on Dr. Phil yesterday. I don't know if y'all are watching it, but it's like this Get Real challenge. but they take like 7 couples that are all jacked up and they have horrible lives and they've cheated on each other. One couple spits on each other. Jack, actually, can you play the very last clip of it? It's number 6. Basically, this is what we'll be talking about as far as Dr. Phil goes. This is some of the stuff he said yesterday. This is what Dr. Phil said yesterday on his show.
Dick, lazy, ungrateful son of a bitch. You're being a bitch. I hate you. You.
It was a crazy Dr. Phil. It was really good.
Aside from it's Dr. Phil and it's on the, on TV, I've said that stuff to my wife, and I love her.
Well, that was part of the thing, too, is like, why do you hurt the ones you love, you know? I mean, it actually said that. It's like, why if you... do you have that one, Jack? I didn't even want to get into this yet. Damn it.
We've been doing the show 2 hours.
I know, but I am going to a place I didn't want to go yet. All right, go ahead.
This is your wife. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if you were walking down the street and you saw me or Vinny or Renee, had her pinned up against the wall saying and doing the things you do to her, throwing things and threatening her and getting in her face? How would you feel about that?
I would feel terrible.
Would you want to protect her?
Yes, sir.
And say, hey, back off of my wife?
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody talking to my wife like that. Then why is it okay for you to do it?
It's not, sir.
It is okay because you do it every single day.
I thought it was a great point.
It's a friggin' great point.
Yeah.
It's a great point.
So we'll be getting into that.
I would never let anyone talk to Gretchen the way I speak to her.
I know.
Oh, I don't want to learn anything from Dr. Phil. That she's gay.
I know. I thought that too.
But that's a
stuff,
great point.
And I didn't want to learn stuff, but I did.
If I weren't such a punk, I'd call Gretchen right now and apologize.
It's true, though. It's like these things that you do to the one you love, you would never let anybody else do it. But yet you say you love them?
I told you that story that time where Gretchen ridiculed me about it. We're walking down the street. There were 3 homeless guys, and one said money for beer, one said something else, and one said money for whores. I turned around. I said, "My wife's right here," and I made this big thing.
Yeah, we know.
I made this big, almost fight, and that was nothing. I'd say that to my wife in 2 seconds.
That's so funny.
Now I feel stupid twice.
Well, there's more. And wait, you'll feel really stupid.
I
hate that. Yeah, I know. You have good points, but it's true. It's absolutely true. You say and do things to the person that you claim you love, and you do love, but yet nobody else would ever be allowed to get away with that with yours.
Wow.
All right. So anyway, we have that.
Already breeds contempt.
And then we got Brad Pitt, not the actual real Brad Pitt, just Brad Pitt on tape. He was on Oprah yesterday, and he actually says a few things that kind of bug me, and talking about how hot he is, and he, I don't know, it was weird.
I don't think that's fair.
Well, we'll play it when here in a little bit, but you guys can make the call on that if he was kind of being cocky, I guess is the question.
By the way, Brad Pitt on tape is as good as any other human being live.
That's true. Well, he was on Oprah. And also, don't forget, oh my gosh, coming up, the Jumbo Queen. So, you know how America's getting fat?
Yeah.
Well, now there's a new, we have Miss America, we have Miss Universe, and now they have Jumbo Queen.
Here in the States?
Yep.
Neat.
Yep. You have to be over, 250, Jack? Did I say that? Yeah.
What do you have to be, Jack?
Big.
Awesome.
All right, so let's take some of these phone calls, as we said. Here is, let's see here. Did I say that?
Yes.
I feel bad. Let's see here. Here's Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Oh, Sherry.
Sherry.
Our love
holds on. Holds on.
I guess she's gone.
No, you have literally, you have that verse to answer the phone. That should be our rule.
Here's, I think, Lee. Hi, Lee.
Oh, Lee.
Leah.
Okay, bitchy.
I was back on the subject y'all were talking about a minute ago about the adoption.
Yep.
And I really don't think that the birth mother should be a part of the life until the child's an adult. I was an adopted child, and I'm involved with both parents now. But my biological mom, I wasn't involved with her in my childhood. I think it's too confusing. You feel like you're in too much competition.
Here's your mommy.
Right.
Who's your mommy?
Today on Dr. Phil.
Show affection to one because you're afraid that the other one would get jealous and you feel caught in the middle. I still feel that way as an adult. I think it's way too much for a kid to sort out.
Okay, so imagine this now, Cindy, sorry, Leah. So here you are, and now imagine your adoptive parents get a divorce and then remarry. Oh my God.
So you have a birth mother, a stepmom, a real mom, and who knows who's your aunt.
You had that? Oh, no, you're kidding.
Oh,
you got to go to therapy or something.
I'm glad Leah was so compelling because in the beginning I thought when she said I'm adopted, I wondered if her name was Leah Sia because Jack poisoned my mind.
All right, Leah, well, are you in therapy?
No.
Oh, you might want
My guy's really good.
I would either eat all your troubles away or like, I don't know, smoke that, crack they say? Yeah, that crack they say.
Crack's the answer to a lot of problems.
I try to be productive with everything. I'm going to college. And
good for you.
College, crack, starts with a C.
A lot of people do.
Coward.